A 29-year-old man in Georgia was found hanging from a tree. A hiker said he discovered his body around 2 o'clock in the afternoon and called 911. Authorities are saying this is an isolated incident and the man's body will be sent to the medical examiner office for an autopsy. Listen, I'm not saying black people don't kill themselves, but I don't really see a black man getting in his car, driving all the way out into the middle of nowhere just to tie a rope around his neck and hang himself. And was it a noose or was it a rope around his neck? Because still to this day, I have never in my life met one black person who knows how to tie a noose. And the majority of black people who do commit suicide, they commit suicide at home. Probably in the basement, in the bathroom, in the bedroom. They don't even go in the backyard and do that. And however they choose to do it, it ain't with no rope and it definitely ain't with no tree. Because even though we wasn't around when our ancestors were being hung and all of this stuff, it's like that stuff still is in our DNA. It's like we still afraid of that, even though we wasn't even born. That's why I'm saying it's just certain things that we just don't do. We don't even know why we don't do it, but it's just certain things we stay away from. That's why I say I don't know anybody who know how to tie a noose. Our history is so deep with that type of stuff that we don't even want to know. We don't even want to get close to stuff like that. And when they say this is an isolated incident, don't let that confuse you. They're saying it's an isolated incident just because his body was found somewhere by itself. That doesn't mean that 5 people in a pickup truck didn't drive him out there. That don't mean that he wasn't beat up and somebody actually put the rope around his neck and hung him up there. They just found him by himself. That's why it's isolated. He's in the middle of nowhere. That's why it's isolated. But I'm gonna say this here one more time before I go. I strongly urge the family to get an independent autopsy because I truly believe this is just another case of organ harvesting. I truly believe that they took this man organs. And I'm gonna say it again too. For a black man to drive in the middle of nowhere just to tie a rope around his neck and hang from a tree, that doesn't make sense to me.